Diet to boost immunity against coronavirus infection. The current coronavirus outbreak has troubled everyone around the globe. While everyone is waiting for vaccinations or treatment to be released, the ideal way right now is to prevent the infection by taking safety precautions. However, if you do get infected by coronavirus, then the most important thing in protecting you is your immune system. In this video, we will discuss how can we improve our immune system to fight against not coronavirus infection primarily, but also against any other such foreign bodies trying to infect us. While most of the people start the list of diet from the minor ingredients, let's not forget the major one first. Don't get me wrong, minor ones are equally important too. However, they are not used if your body is not getting the major bulk of nutrition it needs to improve your immune system. If we define the diet to increase your immune system in one word, then it was to be a balanced diet. Let's see what balanced diet is and how can we optimize it to help us against the coronavirus infection. Macronutrients. Have you macronutrients in sufficient amount? You should have all of these in healthy amounts on daily and regular basis. 1. Carbohydrates. 2. Proteins. 3. Fats. People who are on low fat diets or low carbs and high fat diet, keto diet for example, you should start taking all 3 macronutrients in optimum quantity. Your weight loss can wait if you remain alive, as probably there's no point in doing keto diet so that your dead body has lesser weight only. Best sources of these macronutrients can be summarized as carbohydrates. Whole wheat flour. Try to avoid refined wheat or white bread and prefer to use whole wheat bread or chapati. Note that there is a difference between bran bread and whole wheat bread. Bran bread simply focus on adding bran to the flour while it may or may not contain all other parts and nutrients of the whole wheat. Having whole wheat bread or roti helps you get all nutrients that wheat has to offer. You should also use other carbohydrate sources like potatoes, rice, etc. in optimum quantity. Protein. Proteins are the most important nutrient that help your immune system. Remember to take healthy amount of protein on daily basis to help your body fight against the diseases and coronavirus. Sources of protein matters a lot. The boiler white chicken is a big no when it's come to sources of protein. Not only its protein is low quality, white farmy chicken also contain very harmful chemicals and hormones which reduce the immunity of your body along with many other side effects. So basically avoid eating the white broiler checked. However, if you eat the organic chicken meat which was also fed on nutrient diet, then its protein is helpful. However, not as helpful as that of meat or beef. Meat and beef are much preferred sources of protein as compared to chicken, especially broiler white chicken. Fats. Fats are also essential of our body system including immune system. However, the usual source of fat, the oils that we use, are not of high quality to provide all benefit. The fat is useful not just compared itself but also because it contains fat soluble vitamins when it comes from a healthy source like cattle in the form of meat or beef. So the ideal fat is one of which you get from the animal too. For example, if you eat beef or meat, then eat the fat into as a regular dish. Don't add extra fat from the animal to your plate, but let the natural fat part of the meat which you are eating come to your plate. Water. Hydrate yourself with plenty of water. Take fluids whenever you feel like. Micronutrients. Micronutrients are used by many enzymes in our body and are part of many systems and pathways. They have a very important role and need to be provided in healthy quantity to the body too. Remember that if your source of macronutrients is healthy and organic, then you will also be getting most of the micronutrients from the same source too. For example, if you are having healthy meat and fat from the cattle which grazed on organic diet, then you will also get fat soluble vitamins from its fat and water soluble from the muscles and other fluid parts of its meat. Supplements, however, can also be used especially when your diet is not healthy and can be deficient the required micronutrients in sufficient quantity. Vegetables. Vegetables are not separate category for nutrients, but I want to include it as many useful nutrients are in good quantity in them. Try to get organic vegetable when you can. For example, market is full of Chinese vegetable too, including turmeric, garlic, etc. so try to get the local organic one when you can. Also note that dark green leafy vegetables are rich in protein too. Sun exposure. Bonus: sun exposures. Expose arms till elbow for example and sit in sun or walk for at least 10 minutes a day. This does not have to be a hot sun bath. You can do it in healthy sunlight too, which you can easily bear or in fact enjoy. If the weather is harsh, then you can do it in breaks too, but do it on daily basis and ask all your family members to do this too, especially elders and kids. Remember, you don't need to burn or roast yourself in sunlight, it has to be pleasant. Dry fruits and fruits. A handful of dry fruits a day and any fresh fruit of the season is an awesome add-on to your balanced diet. Note: if you are suffering from any disease like heart issue, diabetes, etc., then do consult your doctor to get advice on diet and follow diet prescribed by your doctor only.